Hey, it's Chris here at Shadetree America. Today we're talking about toolboxes. So, what's the good idea? What's the deal right now? Was the bar? What may now be the bar to be expected out of toolboxes, tool chests? And what is the price range that we're talking about that works with the toolbox I have in my mind that should be the bar for everything? So, if you're interested in that, stick around and stay tuned. So we're talking about toolboxes, tool chests, actually. Uh, that's mine set up right there. I bought it in 2007 from Track Supply. It's a master hand, and I've tagged it with a few different things over the years, cover up, dings, dents, or I think for as many exhaust I've put on over the years, I just threw a thrush sticker on there. So the gold standard of toolboxes, tool chests was always US General. I was really interested in the 72-inch US General, which in 2019, early 2020, mid 2020 was at $1,000. You get a super coupon to $850, $900. I went to Harbor Freight today, and this is what caused this video to be made. I saw that same US General box to be $1,700. Mind you, that's 2 years ago. We see an increase of at least almost double the amount. So I wanted to make a video, and I'm going to list a few different toolboxes here that are, tool chests, and a little bit, one extra, it's a little bit more, but I wanted to stick around that $1,700 price range because some people will outgrow a box like this, like I did. I outgrew this. Actually, I outgrew that within 4 years of being in it. I just went and bought a 26-inch box I put next to it and was using out of two toolboxes. It looked really crappy, especially the red with that green. But I did it. I made money out of it, actually, whenever I was in the garage. So, and that's one thing. This channel, I have worked in the garage, in the field. I have certifications and stuff. So I know what I'm talking about, or at least I feel that I can. If you think something a little bit better or something, maybe just yell at me or whatever. Put it in a comment down below. I read everybody's comments. I respond to as many as I can as well. So if I sometimes actually respond as soon as somebody comments too. So without further ado, we're actually going to switch, since I do everything mobile, we're going to switch to recordings of me looking at stuff, and I'll explain a little bit with these toolboxes and whatnot. So we're starting out at Home Depot, and this is the same size as the tool chest that I'm talking about. That is at Harbor Freight, the US General. This is Husky. This is the 72-inch box. This is 24-inch deep drawers. These are 2-foot deep drawers, and they're 18 drawer mobile workbench. Now, one thing I do see that I really would like to see is the top. If you see the very top here, and see if I can scroll in a little bit, the right drawer on the very top is not the whole way around as a 72-inch. It's like a 56 maybe, which is still fine. You also have, everything's pretty much uniform. Some people like the deeper drawers for blow mold cases and stuff like that, which is okay. I could live with something like that. Some people can't, but understand this. These drawers are pretty deep, and if you wanted something else, you could add on. One thing I'm going to zoom in, that is actually a extension cord, or not an extension cord, but that's a power strip. So let's get back to it. Now, it's in blue. I like blue. That's why I picked blue. So we're going to go through some of the pictures. We're not going to watch any of those because I don't want to be copywritten for something. So here's some of the drawers, just them showing. Here's the specifications. Let's zoom in a little bit. You can see the drawers. If you want to pause the video, you can see the drawer depths and everything. This is the complete in detail, everything, every drawer. Which, let's see, what drawer 13 is 33.54 inches wide. It says 21.95, which it says 24-inch. Maybe they measure from a different position as well. Why everything's 21? Well, I guess it would be 24 from end to end. You'd be losing a little bit, which is fine. And then it's 8.36 tall. So that's almost a little over 8.25-inch tall drawers down there, which is actually pretty nice for blow molded cases if you have larger power tools. So let's get back out of there. There's the drawers being all shown out. You can see the little drawer on the side's really nice. This little one over top there on the top there. That's kind of a nice one if you're doing like paperwork or something. You can slide it in. Or you can see the drawers. The caster wheels. They talk about the caster. The top is actually kind of nice if you're just going to use it as a regular work area. I almost guarantee, there we go. This is their rating for their drawers and the heights and stuff and gauge of stuff or gauge of metal that they use. So, like I said, there's many colors. I picked blue. I'm a blue fanatic. So let's get down here. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Here's your dimensions. We already said 72 inches. The depth is 24, which means from end to end, width-wise. The height's 37.7 inches. So take a yardstick and add an inch and a half or inch and 3/4. That's how much high it is, which is not bad. That's about waist high for most people. And width is, of course, 72 inches. And like I said, it's blue because I like blue. You're looking at drawer slide weights are 100 pounds. I don't know if that's 100 pound each or if that's 100 pounds total. So holding capacity, this is a big one, 33,545 cubic inches. That's a lot of work, work area that you can go and put stuff in. So, of course, 18 drawers, 6 caster wheels, 460 pounds. You have to understand, this toolbox or rolling tool cabinet, tool bench, whatever they call it, weighs 460 pounds without anything in there. Now, your capacity is 1,800 pounds. You can put a half a ton of stuff in here. Actually, 1,400 pounds roughly inside there. You will have a 3-year warranty with this, and this has a 4.7 out of 5 rating, which is really high. That's a really good rating. So let's move on to the next one, and we'll talk about that as well. So we're now at Grizzly, and like I probably never said this yet, but every tool chest, toolbox that I show will be in the description. So look in the description. You will find these links to these tool chests that you can click on. So we're over here at Grizzly. This is another 72-inch. This is a 15-drawer stainless steel tool chest. Now, I don't have as much in-depth video or pictures as I did with Home Depot, but I can at least scroll in a little bit. We can see every drawer is symmetrical. Like in, they're straight lines. You have 3 groups of 5 for 15. You have that butcher block top on there as well. One thing I don't like with that is the fact that with this, you only have 4 casters. You don't have those middle 2 for support. So let's look at this a little bit as we scroll up here on everything. Let's get the overview down here. 15 drawers. As we knew, it says 6 casters, but I only seen 4 in a picture. Maybe that's a generic one. So we're looking at stainless steel, fingerprint resistant finish. Now, I'm not a big chrome guy, you know, stainless. So maybe, you know, that's something for you. 1-year warranty, which the Home Depot one did have 3-year warranty as well. So now, mind you, let's scroll back up here really quick. This is $14.49 plus $179 shipping. Now, Home Depot did offer free shipping of $1,000 or more on toolboxes, tool chests, or they would have them in store. So that's one thing to think about also. These things are not light, everybody. So let's scroll back down to where we were. Here's your drawer depths. They're 15 inches deep. You know, your widths, you have 14 7/8 wide, 33 3/4 wide. Looks like that's exactly how they split it up. And then 2.5 and 5 5/8 and 8 3/4 height drawers there. So 1,000 pounds capacity. You can put 1,000 pounds in here. Your shipping weight approximately is 326 pounds. So you got to remember that when you're moving as well. If you want a little lighter toolbox, this might be the toolbox for you. A lot of times you see people that are mechanics techs, when they move a larger toolbox like this or anything, they have to hire a tow truck company or have a big trailer to haul this up in and winch their stuff up. When I move my toolbox, I had to either hire somebody or take all my drawers out and then put the drawers in separate and then load the toolbox. So there we have 100-pound capacity while bearing slides, the same as Home Depot. So you get, it says 4 6-inch casters, so it must be, there's only 4, they're 6-inch before, as it said. So understand that this one also, due to product size, the item must be delivered to a loading dock or unload with a forklift. You get this shipped, it's probably going to be like a company like RL Carriers or something like that. That's going to bring this to somewhere, maybe a loading station. You might have to take your vehicle or something like that to get it unloaded. It's going to be in a pallet. So, but this is an alternative. You know, we also have this one here. I'm just clicking on it right now. You also have this one here. It's pretty much the same thing, but you have the larger side on there. Looks like this one's actually on sale. I will put a link for this one as well. So let's look at this. This is a whim spur of the moment one. So we have 8 drawers. We have a rubberized or rubber wood top, 1.5 inches thick. So it's probably pretty much going to be the same. You got one drawer at 14 7/8, one drawer at 33 3/4. So those are probably, you know, some on the side there as well. Same, pretty much the same. I'm just scrolling down here. 100 pound or 1,000 pound capacity. And more than likely, that's going to end up being the same way as shipping. So that's another one that was actually just came up, which is still under what the U.S. General is. Of all places, we're at Jegs. And we're looking at a 72-inch toolbox. This exact same thing as the Grizzly, except this comes with a upper hutch, I guess they call it, area. And yes, this is over the amount that is, you know, what Harbor Freight is, but this comes with that hutch, and I wanted to add that. And it's $17.10.99. Now understand this, down there it says truck freight shipping is $184.99. So you are paying shipping on this. I don't know if this is included part of their asterisk free shipping on orders over $199 or not. If we see it, we'll find out. So let's look a little bit at this. You can see the side here. We're just going to scroll through them. That top hutch has 3 different locking areas. They're individual. Plus, they also have shelves. So you have 6 more areas for blow molded cases or power tools. So there's the width. Does have a 4-port power strip plus USB. We'll get to that also here. You can see that they are through some sort of ram, you know, like a lift strut. There's also the power strip, like I said. So locking, the front locks, and there's the full dimensions here. Let's see if we can get this up here for everybody. So you can see 72. Pause the video also if you need to see this. It looks like the 72 inches is just for the toolbox itself. The handles are not included on that, so you're looking at 78 1/4 for with the handles. Now, height-wise, you're looking at 73 1/2. That's top from the tires, bottom of the tires, up to the top of that hutch. So here's your width. You're gonna have 18 inches of working area here, it looks like. So the full depth of that's 20 1/2. Now take that all into consideration when you are looking at these, because the Husky box that I first showed is a 24-inch. This box here looks to me, honestly, the exact same thing as a T as what the Grizzly box did, and it only has the 4 casters. So we'll get out of that. We're going to go down here. We're going to look at the details here. If you pause the video here, when I get down here, you will see we have the 100-pound roller bearing drawer slides, the same as the other ones. You have the 4 casters. And here are your dimensions. If you took in looked at these compared to the Grizzly, they look exact same. These are pretty much the exact same toolbox. The only difference is you're getting that top. Now, we are above that with shipping. You are above that amount. Now, understand, probably the same as a Grizzly, you're going to have to figure out a way to get this. If they're going to ship it, they're probably not going to unload it. You're going to have to figure out some stuff with that logistics-wise. Shipping weight is 392 pounds on this, whereas the one at Home Depot was over 400. It is a little bit heavier, so understand that, remember that. So that's just another one here. We have one more, and you'll see it pretty quick. So I'm wrapping up this video at Home Depot. We came back to where we started at. Now, this is an 80-inch 10-drawer garage work center. This is kind of like the same as what we had, but this is why, and like I said, I like blue. That's the price right there. It's under $1,700. That's why I came back to it. Free delivery, $1,000 or over in these tool chest, tool cabinets. And I have to say, I think Husky is something that's going to be knocking the park out with these toolboxes, or, you know, tool chests and stuff. And it's going to fill the void and the gap where we're losing with Harbor Freight, with U.S. General just getting priced out of oblivion. In fact, the 56-inch is up to like $1,000. It's just too much. It's too, especially for an entry-level tech. So let's scroll through the pictures here a little bit. Like I said, free shipping, tool chest. This might be something that you may look into and like this a little bit more than the Jegs one. This might be actually a better choice than the Grizzly as well. So, now mind you, they're probably not going to have these at the store. You're going to have to order these online. There's the caster wheels. They look a little weak for my liking, but they may be better than what I think. Here we go. Let's scroll out on this. So, I'll let you guys look at this as well. Pause it for your heart's content. We'll get over here a little bit. The locker itself, you can see that locker on the top is 19 inches wide in width. The box itself is a 61-inch box. Now, they do sell just a plain 61-inch box. It's a little over $1,000. Or it's under $1,000 if I remember rightly. So maybe if you are looking at something like that, but sometimes your tool chests do get taken up by the different blow molded cases. Like I have 2 drawers right now in mine that's full of blow molded cases. So I kind of lose quite a bit on that as well. So, and the height on that is going to be 72.4 inches. So 72 is, so 6 foot is basically it's 6 foot and a half an inch. So they do have drawer liners, caster wheels. Here's the picture of it, how everything is. You have the, this is why I said this one for last, is this has a locking hutch. If that's something that you guys are into, you can see the hutch picture right there off to the side. But here is the side locker. It has 2 more wheels, which supports it. Also, here you see a, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we'll look down through here. That might be a 4-foot power strip. So you're looking at 8 adapters plus 2 USBs. That's really helpful whenever you're charging stuff or running computer. You also get the side USB. Mind blown. I'm telling you. And then here's the top here. This is their same rating as what we've seen before. So let's go and see. You can see there's black and matte blue. I'm a blue person. That's why I picked it. You can get it shipped to the store. You can get it scheduled home or ships to your house. So here's our height, 71.29. So it wasn't 72. So it's almost 6 foot tall. So that's something to take into consideration if you are in an area. Width 80-inch, depth is 24 inches. So let's look at it. Drawer slide rating. This is 120 pounds. So this is a little bit beefier than what we've seen before. Everybody else is 100. This is 120 now. We only have 10 drawers for tools in the main tool chest, the 61-inch chest. But 10 drawers, you can put your screwdrivers, you can put your wrenches, you can put most of that stuff because it's pretty decent size. Now, as you can see here, we got a product weight of 818 pounds. This is a big boy. This is, like I told you guys, you have to understand, if you're going to buy something like this for a garage duty, you better have either a trailer to haul it yourself, a way to haul, put that on the trailer, or you better hire somebody. And that's what a lot of places do. I see a lot of different YouTube people that load up they have to have their toolboxes loaded up and sent out with tilt beds and tow trucks and wreckers and stuff like that. So that's something to think about. Now, you have a weight capacity of 3,000 pounds. That is a ton and a half. That's about as much as a car. You could put a car's worth of tools in this thing, and it would still be fine. Plus, you get a 5-year, now it's limited, but a 5-year warranty. This is like actual tool garage working, stuff. And you also have a 4.4 out of 5 reviews. Now, that is 603 reviews. That hutch is locking. That's a big one. If you are going to put a computer in there, laptop, you're going to have your chargers in there for if you're going to be Milwaukee, Makita, Snap-on, anything. You want to be the Bumblebee gang, you can lock up your stuff without a problem. So let's see if I can get another picture. Maybe we can get a little bit better picture of the hutch, which I don't see one. But that's fine. It's total pegboard. There's no shelves or anything like that. So there you have it. If I missed anything with any of these for. If you think I kind of screwed up and I overlooked something, leave it in a comment down below. Let me know. Let other people know. Put links to it. Don't rickroll somebody. I mean, please just don't. That's just a little ignorant. But if you think that you found something, you like something, you know, if you don't like the ones that I put in there, let me know. Because these are some of them that I found and that I think that would be pretty decent either in the home or in the garage. Do I think that Harbor Freight's losing their mind on stuff? Yes, I do. If Husky, which most of these toolboxes are made by a company called Waterloo. So if Waterloo can offer a toolbox to, say, that one, it might have been a Waterloo. I don't know. It's Master Hand. That was an old Tractor Supply one. I have Craftsman over here by my drill press. That's Craftsman. But most of these toolboxes, all these like Homac and others like that, they're made by a company called Waterloo. If they're making the same company, which it looks like Grizzly and Jegs went to the same company on this stuff, that let me know, let me know what you think, what you don't think, because I'm trying to make up a small little list here to see what could be out there that's decent, some that's not. So, that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for watching the video and commenting down below. And I'm kind of stealing a saying from Geo Outdoors. You comment, I can find your channel, and that's the way we grow channels around here in the community whenever you don't get really jumbled up in the algorithms. So, with that being said, I wish everybody a good one. Stay safe out there. Have a good one, and God bless.